Hey, what's going on, all you beautiful people? Uh, this is not the easiest video for me to make because, well, it's not something I fully understand, but I don't think I have to talk to you about it. So I'm going to start with telling all of my friends and future friends out here watching, if you don't believe in Jesus, I want to apologize to you for the way that a lot of us that do follow Jesus approach the topic, and myself included in that sometimes. I'm I'm sorry, and the reason is what I've recently learned is even Jesus himself said that if you don't follow me, you aren't held to my standards, which means someone who isn't following Jesus doesn't exactly have the same path or understanding of the Christian biblical morality. So how can you be forced to follow that standard? Which I totally understand that. Scripture also tells us to go and make disciples. So that means it's not my job to just come and talk at you about Jesus. It's my job to let you into my life and let you see how he works in my life and be there for you when you need it. But also, being there doesn't necessarily mean like just giving you what you want. It's actually giving you what you need, which a lot of times is the exact opposite of what we really want, which that's the downside of the human condition. So basically, for any of you who don't follow Christ, but you're curious and you would like to learn more about the stuff, then awesome. Reach out to me. Send me a private message. I will definitely respond and we can have that conversation. Or if you're interested in just hearing it for the first time from somebody, and then we can stay in contact and we can just see where it goes from there. But I want you to know I'm here for that. And if you are a believer and you're hearing this, like, don't hold someone that doesn't follow Christ to the same standards. Like, you just can't do it because they don't live by the same standards. And they have the right to choose that. The Bible tells us that they have the right to choose that. We don't have to agree with it. And by all means, if anyone's going to be around and talk to us, well, if we truly love Christ and follow Christ the way we say we do, well, human nature is to talk about the things that you love, whether it be hunting, fishing, riding bikes, riding dirt bikes, whatever it be. You talk about the things you love. So if you love Christ, you're going to talk about Christ. So any of you non-believers listening to that, if you have friends that love Christ, well, they're going to talk about him because they love him. They're not trying to push anything on you. And I know it'll sound like an excuse, but it's not. It's really an explanation. The reason a lot of us come across as abrupt and crass as we are, it's really out of love, because we really want you to know what this life is actually like. It's not what your perception is. But that approach of trying to force anybody into the Christian standard, it doesn't work, because someone that doesn't actively try to live it can't understand it. So if you would like to understand, please reach out. I'm here for you. Love y'all.